Hello. Before I went live, I coughed twice really hard. And I hope that's not in the recording of the live stream. There's a lot of go live buttons on YouTube, and I'm like, I'm gonna cough really hard twice before I start the stream. Like, maybe it's already recording for YouTube though. So, if you just started the video and I coughed twice really loud, I'm sorry. Anyways, how is everyone doing? Oh, I didn't fix a problem from, I wanted to say last time, but of course there was no last time. So far so good. No automatic Google Translate. That might be a one-time off thing. I don't know what it was. So, yeah, welcome. A bit earlier today, because I don't have time later today, and the alternative is to do it very late today, which I would have been too tired, honestly, or tomorrow, and I thought I'll just do it before. I spent a lot of time on the Video Republic in the last few days, so that is actually, I mean, we're still not up to date with that one, but it is in the 1950s now. So I think that was already the first 4 years of the recording. Anyways, as for this Republic, we are... Oh yeah, we're building the city finally out. True. And I was a bit lazy about it, so it's just housing blocks. Yes. Very good. Very good. I think the music might be a bit too loud though. Oh no, it's not that loud, it's just on my end. I made it louder. Good. How's everyone doing? So the video is soonish? No. Because I have to, like, I'm recording it. Recording is the first step. Then I have to edit it. And I have to mix the stream footage with the recording footage. So yeah, don't expect it anytime soon, but I'm also not saying that it won't be anytime soon. It really depends on how much work it will be to edit, and I can't say this because I've not started editing it yet. I'm still recording it. So it might be a lot of footage, or it might be not that much. It's very hard to say because I have very long footage, but I do more jumps in between, meaning I don't explain everything in detail like we did before. So yeah, I can't promise that. Am I surviving the heat? For now. For now. What's stream footage? I don't know, you just brought it up. I didn't say anything. Yeah, but like, I really like the design of this big city we built. Which we didn't do together, but we did. I don't know. Thank you very much for that. That was on Twitch, right? This is so confusing. I guess that was a follow, if I see right. Yep. It was a Twitch follow. I guess thank you for that. Committee remembers no stream footage. No, me neither. They can remember it once the video is out, because then I will make it reappear after it disappeared. But yeah, I gotta say, this city was a good test run. Because I learned a lot about like the tram system, about recycling. Like, you have to understand, everything we did here with this city, I applied on the video. And more. Even train stuff. These things I like more about this city, like that there is easy space for railway construction. Which I am not, like, I want to add that to the other city too, but I'm just not sure how. To be fair, I'm still recording, and I'm still waiting for stuff to be done, so we will see. But as for now, I forgot what I wanted. I built this distribution office for something very important. I guess this is like... Yeah, I think I want to build it for what this is doing over here. So more distribution for the city, because we will need it. Production stopped. Power supply. Ah, that's bad. I'm like, why does it cry again? I'm like, wait, no, that's the actual, not summer, like this is the always power plant. Not the one that turns off. We need some money for this. I thought about it. We want to bring tourism into the city. We have a train. We just blast a huge airport here. And then bring in tourists. Gives us a reason to extend the highway, or like this here would become very important because this could be the way to the airport. I'm just saying. We could. We have some more space here. We talked about this. I'm mixed about it. Is this? I did just notice I'm on top jet, which is something I don't want to be. And I did just notice that I didn't announce anywhere that I'm streaming. That I should also change. And just very quickly get a link for this and throw it into the Discord, because this is not anywhere. As I said, the new video question I just can't answer. It's done when it's done. Know that I'm working on it. There's like stuff like with the new heat wave coming here in Europe. There's just days where I can't get any work done probably. Like last heat wave, at the end it was so bad I couldn't sit in my office anymore because it's like 35 degrees inside. Yeah. So I'm recording it right now. It's gonna be a big episode. It will take some time. That's the honest answer. But I'm working on it, which is a big change to what happened in the last few weeks. So this is all a thing. This is all working. I'm kind of mad because I'm like full with ideas. I'm full of inspirations. I have ideas what I want to do on the, like, I thought between the workers and resources videos I might do other videos too. Like I'm full of creativity, but I'm just, my energy levels are not keeping up with my creativity. If I have to summarize it somehow, that would be a way to summarize it. I have the creative will to do a lot, but I just don't have the energy and the time. The time is also a big thing, sadly. So we produce our own bricks. We can copy that. You are only highway construction, right? Yes-ish. You know what, I will also, if you ever get bricks, get them from there. I always would love to answer immediately, like when the next video will be, but I got to know myself, and I always give very optimistic answers and then disappoint people by delaying it. So I just got used to not answering the question anymore because I am apparently incapable in being realistic about the time frame it will take me to edit. Because I'm always like... the worst thing is if I have a deadline, like a real deadline, I do the ADHD thing, where I just stall it out until the very end, and if I don't have like a fixed deadline, I can still, like, I have a deadline in my head, but then it's still like, oh, I got it done in time, but it's not great, so I can give it 2 more days. And then I don't feel bad about it doing that, right? Like, my own psyche is kind of evil in the productive phase, because I might be able to rush it, then it's done, but a rushed video is never a good video. Sometimes a popular video Like sometimes I release a video, I'm like, I don't know, I would have loved to do more with this. It's not, those were not 100% rushed though. Like I was like, I wanted to do more, but I couldn't. And then they still do good. So if someone asked me, hey, how do you get views on YouTube? No idea. If I would know, I would have more views. So... hospital. We have no... Huh. Got a few ambulances. Yeah, we need that. I like how our tram network is still absolute horror. I dread our tram network. So, plan today. We finished last time. Okay, let me make an honest introduction what we're gonna do today. Like the beginning happening is done, we can now go into the core of it. For today, we finished this over here, meaning we produce our own coal, which is very, very cool. We produce our own bricks, which is once again very, very cool. We just need more workers, which is currently finishing up. That brings me to the next point. We need to build more stuff for these people here to be happy, because they have minimum amounts of stuff. Like they have some sports, some culture, but like not a lot. The only thing they have in masses is alcohol. They have a big pub next to them. But that aside, like, that's not enough. Right. So of course we also need more people, so there will be more people here. We need more districts, but we also need more infrastructure for everything. We have electricity and everything covered, right? Yes, it's over here. Very good. That underground passage is also gonna do a lot. Once it's done, we wanted this as a park, but at the same time, we can mix a park with a few buildings, that's fine. Do you have a school and a kindergarten? That is kind of important to have. I think no, I rushed everything so hard, there's not even a school and a kindergarten. Long term, that's gonna be a problem. So that we should tackle first. Like school right now, we can stall a school out. That is like, okay. A school that we can stall out a little bit, but a kindergarten we can stall a kindergarten we can stall out, because they don't instantly have kids. A school we need right now, because they might already come with some kids. And maybe some of the adults don't have education. Because we can get them from the other cities on the map. So sewage here. Water here. Please build that. Do you have a connection here? One, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Bum, 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 bum. Do we have a pump? We do. Sometimes I'm impressed with past Florius. Like, I'm always planning that guy screws me over. But sometimes he has, like, extra connections. And I'm like, man, maybe he doesn't hate me. Maybe he actually likes me. And then something else happens. I'm like, nah, he hates me. So... in the corners, you can build another trash thing here. We're doing gravel path and we mirror that design. I got something taught that makes me super angry because I didn't know it existed. You can copy stuff. I didn't know that's a thing. I feel like no one ever told me that. I mean, it's an obvious button, but... that is crazy. perfectly there. But you can't also really build, like, this is not straight. How's this all slightly off, whatever. I didn't know that's a thing, okay? It doesn't look like it's working like I want it to work, so maybe I didn't miss out. Anyways. First thing first. Let's build a school here. Can never go wrong with the school. Then over here, we turn this into a park. Next to the park we can have a kindergarten. Are you on the heating network? Yeah, you are, good. Then we have one pool here. I would say we extend that pool with another sports opportunity. And that I would call the sports hall. So we have both opportunities here. Both means of quote-unquote free time. Can you reach that with this station? Oh, you can. That's good. That's gonna be important for these workers. Really important for these workers here. That obviously reaches everything. I gotta say, the only thing I did really bad in this city is the positioning of the stations. In a video city, that's so much better. That's because the tram network is not the middle of the city. It kinda goes through it. The highway is the middle. Like the main road. There's actually no real main road. It's just a mini highway through the city. While the other city, and you will see that in the video, has a design of a main road that goes through the city, and the actual, like this one goes through the middle. That's the tram. This, like, way better. The trees, we will get the trees back. We already have so many trees that if I zoom out, the game really starts to lag. Actually, it doesn't. You're lucky today. Some other instances it really lagged. We need some culture. So how about a theater? I don't mind having a theater like this in a park. As for the park, I would like to start it kind of straight, but then we go away from that. So, and that's like the park. And we can add to that park like a football field. I guess we can do one connection like this too. Bum. I like that. And now we only need one thing, otherwise you will complain. Trees. As for here, trees along the alley. A bit off, but who cares? I don't know. This is the stream. The stream doesn't need to be as precise. You know how it is. The stream is where I'm allowed to fuck around and find out. Ah. Yeah, once again, sorry that the stream today is like so much earlier. There is literally the reason today that I just have to be somewhere later. And that would correlate with the stream date. Time, I guess. They still walk on the road. A quicker path next to that. I don't care. I don't care. The station doesn't go anywhere yet, by the way. They're just desperately searching for some stuff like culture, I guess. I'm sorry, guys, it's still all being built. But you can work in the factories if you want to. Gonna order half of them to work in the factories. So right now, how many people do we get here? 41. That's enough. If you don't have 100 people at train, I'm doing a bad job. There's some people in the coal mines. So let's look at the next screen. We need more trains, by the way. The intervals are too bad. A lot of people despawn in the station because it takes them so long. Good news is that we have our own bricks now. That is really, really good. Takes away traffic from here. And it also means we save a lot of money. Only thing we're really paying for bricks is electricity, I think. If I don't count in the maintenance of the buildings, of course. But that would be entirely different things, right? We go a bit more crazy into this. With this station. With this space here. With this space here. Nah, I can't. I'm like, maybe we could do some uranium enrichment here. Infrastructure is here. And it only needs a train for export. But no. I'm holding back. So, we have now this loading thing. Meaning we can order our trucks here. To get it from there. Anyone else coal? No. How's your DDR doing? Aside from a poop incident that never happened, where a bit over 1,000 people disappeared overnight, fixed the living situation though, a lot of free housing. Very good. We are in the current episode basically doubling what we currently work with. Just, you know, map area wise. So it's a big scale up. But yeah, we don't talk about Poopgate. It's crazy, there's only 38 workers, and I think the sole reason is because they despawn. They will probably cry about not getting certain things. Why don't you get meat? That's on you, though. Right. Okay, I will get this. And some of you. And I copy these orders over. And then I will order these guys here. To refuel that. Maybe in general, refuel stuff up to 40%. Did I finish all the research on this map? We are very close to it. So... Oh, because we don't have the rubles to buy it, that's why we can't. Not like we can't buy it anymore because it doesn't exist anymore, but no, we ran out of rubles. Over 1,000 hours I got in this game now. If I have to tab out and check, it's like 1,060. Not as much as map games, but a lot. You see the coal trucks are now coming here. Look at that. Feed me. Feed me coal, Financial redlining. Yeah. Spoiler. A thing the video map doesn't have. Money problems. The only reason at this point why I'm so committed to get boats and ships on the other map is because I just have too much money and I can't spend it. And getting a boat for like 2 million could finally put a dent into my income. Well, this map, I've been very cheap, so we're not producing any of our own food or anything. We import everything. So yeah, we're struggling with that. We also don't have any tourism, which we could fix. We could also get into food production, but not today. I'm a bit tired today. I don't feel capable to build up an entire industry like this. I mean, after what we did, I did on the video series, I'm kind of drained. I need like a week of reset, so we're doing a little bit of little things today, meaning we increase the city size, we set up the additional industries. I mean, we might go into concrete. That's actually something we could do over here. But then once again, we spend so much time building our own resources that we don't really start exporting stuff. Like, we only make stuff that saves us money, not makes us money in this republic so far. Except food. Food and clothing we didn't. Because I wanted to do different stuff, but I do kind of regret it. If I wouldn't have been so lazy, I would have done it, for sure. It's a good industry to have. Wait. Are you recycling too slow? Do we need more trams? The yellow trams are the one that bring people to the recycling center. So. Let's see. How many people we can get there. Loads on one more worker. Hoggers. There, come on. Chop chop cheerio. Now they should all load off. Bum. Yeah, we need more people. I think one of the problems we have with this line here is that at 9 they're also picking up workers. Which I will stop now. Because then they steal the workers even though they needed somewhere else. Do you do that too? It's your stop number 6. Do you pick up workers? Yeah, don't do that anymore. That industry has their own workers now. They don't need workers, they have so many workers here. Good. Ah, sipping a coffee. That is very good. Here we need more people. And that's connected now, right? Not the yeah, good. We had a problem here at one point. There's like interruptions here. Like seconds where there's no workers, I imagine. But they get everywhere. That's good. When do we unlock modern industry? Do want to wait for that. Because it's 1958, I think, right? Oh, we got brutalism. Let's get that. 58. Do want to wait for that, because then we could easily just build a better graveling production. And unlike the other republic, we don't have endless money to spend. There is genuinely a limitation to our capabilities, which is crazy to say, I know. But we are partially limited in what we can do. Containers. Birth rate, do we need that? Do we get workers into these? Because I think we don't need to. Yeah, let's stop that. We have so much population that wants to live somewhere. I think it's a waste to get workers to get here. And yeah, we will also research that. As I said, they should research it quite quickly. 37% done, so it's fine. That is fine. So, loyalty we're looking at 66. We have huge loyalty in this republic, by the way. Can I say it's kind of crazy how much loyalty we have. But this taught me, I mean, for only having a radio station. The moment we get TV, it will become even better. How much TVs do we have? Half as much as radio. So we could build a TV station, you know? There's nothing against that. We could build it here. So we could... Doesn't need a road entrance, I'm pretty sure of that. Even before I'm wrong. TV. Yeah, look. It even looks like the Ministerium of Propaganda from Tropico. It's great. Could also place it here. But there's not enough workers here. Nah, let's do it. We'll get more houses here in a second anyways. Something's on fire. Oh, the coal storage burns. Oh, I thought it was something, you know, not important. Imagine, realistically, you could never stop this fire. If the coal storage is on fire, you're just screwed. But I'm happy to see we have it under control. Like, I think the game plan for coal being on fire is let it burn down. So, what we do here? I started to like these houses here. Is it these? Yeah. Because they have like cool balconies and they don't look so depressing. I'm gonna build one of those over here. You know what, let's do it like that. Can we make this more out too? Yeah, now it looks more intentional. If you make it parallel, it's intentional. Just saying. So we have a TV situation now. That is good. We'll take care of something before it becomes a problem. Trash. Rare Florius W. Trash here is covered. That is also in progress here and in progress here. We'll probably also need it here. Here. And I imagine maybe like here for the future. And here. So I don't want to block it anything big. I would change something about the game. My answer is very direct about this terraforming. I don't like how the terraforming works in this game. And I don't mean per se the tools. I mean more of the when you build something. Like building a highway and terraforming it. If you terraform something with a road, it is super unpredictable and it's not good. So I spend a lot of time smoothing and fixing stuff after the terraforming. Like you have to play with all the different brushes. And I find it very annoying. But it's like beautification stuff. So it's something that matters for me, but maybe not other people. Just, I remember building this here was hell. So I stuck to roundabouts. You know what I started to do in the video series? On the main roundabout, I'm starting to get traffic here. You know, like long piles of buses and stuff. So what I started to do, I'll make an example here. Like, if the road is like that, I see a lot of buses want to go like this. They go here, they stop, because like single traffic is coming through, and every time something goes through, they do a full stop. So it takes forever and creates huge traffic. I started to do like sidelines like that. Wait, is it? Yeah, let's do that. They're gonna say, hey, just go like this. and go back into here. More beautiful like that, of course. But then they can take this route and don't have to stop. So it's like a speed lane for people that just want to turn right. So I split the traffic in half, like people that actually want to go somewhere else, or people that just want to take a right turn. And it fixed a lot of traffic problems. It taught me that at some point I got to do more stuff like this and completely rework the highway. But yeah. Slipway. That could be a thing. As I said. I said in a video like, yeah, I know, I probably didn't invent this, but I feel very cool with coming up with the idea because it works. So we can do vaccine development. Scary. Beat. New police cars. I think you're fine here. Fire station should also be fine. With research, you're doing great. With research, you're doing mid. Research over here, half done. Research over here, no need. Good. Good, good. If you want to build a highway, sorry, wrong word. If you want to build an airport, let's clean this up, because I truly do not care for these roads. If I was an airport, I would be over here. I would terraform the average, which is this here. Oh, cool. We could make like a landing strip that's like here, and it goes more out. Of course, we gotta keep the port in mind that we planned here. Don't need to build the like biggest airport. But I do what every good nation does. If you don't have money, build an airport. Isn't it the thing? That's the thing, right? And by sheer coincidence, my best friend is part of the project. So... they should have that under control. Traffic lights on roundabouts. I mean, you know, I kind of see that with... Like, I played with the thought too to fix the traffic there, but it felt so illegal, so I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. Traffic lights on roundabouts, it feels like it's against the spirit. Like, why even build roundabouts at that point? So the coal storage is full, so we have an overflow now. That's good. So this one is filling up. That's what we want. We need more trains. I remember trains being very expensive now. One of these costs... yeah, look how much. That's nearly all of our money. I'm gonna build 2 more trains. I will go into... if you build an airport... $1 million. We need different ways to make money. Do we dip into uranium production? But where do we build that? Here? It's not like we have uranium anywhere close. We will import the ore. Could use this area here. It would be a guaranteed moneymaker, and we have all the research, so, you know. Where we plan the airport, let's make it here. I mean... they could skip the airport idea, that's not even wrong, per se. So then we could use the harbor to import the aggregates. And you would be happy because you get chips. See, we can transport aggregates. So, how much pollution is the biggest industry here? Where is here? Yeah, nuclear. And from the city that is 1,000. It's more than enough. How much workers do we need? I remember here 75 and 20, it's 240 I think, because you need 2 of these. Then 1 of these. I rounded up 600 workers. So, let me have a look into that. One of these buildings we need to. I think it's it one of that. This produces 30 oxide. No, it's 2 of the first thing. We need 2 of the processing plants. We need... Let's look at it. This produces 1.7 per day. This needs 2, but puts out 0 around 1. This needs less than 1. Okay, so it's probably 2, 1, 1. Whew. And we can build the airport here, which is still in range. We'll bring a cargo rail here. Might be our first excuse to get cargo rail here. The cargo rail is kinda easy. Can I build a town through this? Fuck. Gotta be honest, the way you build tunnels in this game is kinda awful. So, which is... I mean, that is already enough. No, that's not how I want that. Look at that. Why does it make the turn like that? Go? Yes. It is correct. Yes. I'm planning, so... I always say this because people are like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, I just want to see how much space we're working with. And there's already a switch here, so it doesn't matter how much I run through there. So. -8 is enough. Go through here. Come up here again. Tunnels take forever, by the way. So this would take 10,000 workdays. That's why I never built a railway tunnel before. We could also build a bridge over this, but I don't know. Do we have the space for that? That's like my other concern. So we need to get immediately up here. I really just don't like how tunnels work in this game. 10,000 workdays without it. Do we have a... No, we don't. We don't even have a drill yet. We don't have a drill, I think. We have pre-drill. Track builder. It should be track builders, right? No, it's not a metro. I thought for a second, maybe, you know, but no. There's also no drill category. Now I can show you why I don't like terraforming. Or can we even terraform here? Because there's these power things, you know? It's a whole other problem. Power cables. So, theoretically, let's get more to the side. Put this wherever we can. If we would. See, we already struggled with the basics because this is not high enough. I doubt we can make it higher. Now we are already in the power lines. Let's throw the other bridge. Might be a problem with the pillars are just bad. I think the pillars are the problem here. Ooh. And I would really like one of the other bridges, but let's try the boring one. Yeah, that one works. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, needed to sneeze, I'm sorry. Thought I mute myself for that to do you all a favor. But I think we gotta, if you wanna go through here, tunnel, honestly. Or we do one of those other bridge designs. Here we don't have the space for a bridge. Yeah. There you go. Fixed. He still is a bump here. Wait, let me. That looks less horrible now. Get electrocuted? Yeah, that's another thing, but that's a good thing because it doesn't really exist in this game. Look, you would probably go up to here. Oh yeah, another thing I would like in this game is like more flexible grids that you can turn them around. I'd love to make like for this to be straightforward to change the grid a bit. Is there even... Why? Why did you not start it? Oh my god. You don't even see it, then I don't care. You don't know. You didn't see it, so you don't know. Actually, I can't say if the tunnel is bad or good, because there's like this thing here, but I don't think that's the track. That's just the pillars, because I doubt that this bounce here is the rail. At least I pray it's not. No, it's not, it's not. For some reason it shows the decoration of the tunnel in here. Do we have people crying about junctions again in chat? Your opinion is respected and will be evaluated at a later date. So, please follow the police officer waiting outside of your building. You know what's the funniest thing is? That junction is not even that bad. Like, in terms of traffic for these lights, it's actually fine. This will not create any problems. Because it's all one in, one out. It's actually super safe. It's even turning all of this here into one thing makes it even safer in a weird way. So at that point, I am convinced that people just like to cry about things. I'm not the biggest fan of this. But I think they just mean aesthetics when they say nightmare, because functionally it's actually fine. Aesthetics wise, I take the L. That's true. Do we just run it through? Yeah, the tunnel is horrible because it's going to be very expensive to build. But it's a thing we build once and then we have a railway connection this side. Now if the... I think I'll build it up to here. Then we decide to continue it. Like, let's start building it. They will build on it for a while anyways. Let's start building on it now. Wait, let me just double check. I'm just gonna do this so they can actually work on it. And don't stop like all the traffic on the train tracks, because we now gotta figure this out, and that's kind of important to figure out for us now. if we want to turn this into the uranium situation. I mean, we have to figure out even more if we want to go into that. First, we need an aggregates port. And the question is, do we want to build it like this, or do we want to build it like that? So, port. One is so much better than the other. So this is the aggregates port. Loading, unloading. No, it's loading and unloading. There's two different ports. We need unloading. We need this. Because we're gonna import uranium ore. Sorry, let me press that. So, of course, if you wanna... We will set up our industry in the grid, so I'll prepare a port in the grid. Like, why is one so much better than the other? I'm like, oh. They have two different things to do. Shit. I can get some more space like that. Fine. Been waiting too long, that's a thing, that's fine. And new cars, okay. The train waiting too long is because the other constructor is building. The problem here. Not straight enough. If you still complain, I'm gonna be mad. I think... Oh, I think it's because all of this has to be underwater too. Because we're doing it sideways. Yeah, I guess at that point. At that point, I just build a pole like that. Would continuously complains. There you go. It's because this is building slowly. Oh, true, we throttled the production. Get like 100 workers into that again. Recycling fixed itself, it is good. We make some green numbers, that is also good. All surplus, that's nice, okay. We need more citizens though. It's a nice beginning, but it's not enough. But to be fair, for this we need to like finish this entire district here. These can work wherever now. These here are gonna be like 50-50 between everything around them and train. I know it's not optimal, but I need workers in that. Especially if we use it to also get uranium. The scary part is that we have to merge these highways now. Military industry DLC, I don't think they will ever do anything like that. I think the moment you make this game about military goods, it will become controversial. And that's probably the main reason why they will never go into that. If you make it purely about the economy aspects of like Soviet industries and everything, you have like no problem. Like you can argue on, oh, it's a city builder like no one else. But the moment you say, oh, you can produce military goods, I think that's the moment where the developer get into trouble. But yeah, there's surely mods for that. Surely. would be a moneymaker. It's kind of useless if all the negative attention it would also bring up, you know. It would make it in a stupid way. It would make the game super political. Because you would see what people would do with that, right? So, of the trees, it is what it is. Like, imagine if I could just straight up put the line forward, but I can't. Once again, where I say not the biggest fan of the terraforming tool, that I can't build an elevated highway that I have to terraform it first. So... I think I'll make myself another coffee real quick. And then I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm gonna merge these highways now, so I kind of know how I'll deal with this situation there, and then we can plan into this, because we need the cargo rail here. And we need the passenger rail from the other side. Anyways, I'll leave you be with a random tram. And I myself, I'll be right back. So, probably train stuck, you're correct. Did the important train? Ah, it's trash, who cares? Who cares? They have a buffer. What I do care about, this overflowing again. Oh. Maybe I'll allow them at station 5 to unload 10% of the workers. But only the ones with a high education. Bam, that's how we limited it even more. Probably makes no change. Actually, the other way around would be funnier. No, that doesn't do anything. Number 5, right? Yeah, area 1 who cares. 10% though. We should still have enough for back here. As long as we have enough workers everywhere, this shouldn't be a problem. But even need a certain amount of people working, otherwise we have a trash problem. And we don't want it. That's 70 workers, how many people do we lose? That's enough. Like, that's okay, that's okay. The rest is still enough for this area. That's fine. And they're stuck somewhere again. What are you trying to do? Did you block yourself here? Oh no, it's because there's a train here. Sorry! I didn't know. So they're making the first step now, which is just the bricklaying of these things. So that's quickly done. The digging takes over though then. Like this first thing is not even a problem. You can make everything in this game, by the way, if that is a question. Like every resource you have is something you can just make yourself at some point. You know, the only reason I've not done it yet is because I'm trying out new things with this Republic. If you go to the video, I try to be way more autark here. There's like one downside, but I did already tease it a bit. That I will not go into mines a lot like we did here. But to be fair, here we have a really good position for a coal mine. It's not too far away. I mean, the iron mine is, I would already say, quite far away. In the video, we have the problem that the most resources are not far away, like from here to here, but more from here to the other side of the map. Like on the Germany map, most of the resources are on the bottom left, and we started at the top right. Yeah, that was not planned, but to be fair, I didn't know where what was. I just searched for a decent starting position with some free area. New building on fire, let's go. But we have a fire station, so no problem. Can I make cheese or chocolate? No. You can make food. So we're losing money again, but to be fair, we're building a lot. So theater here is up and running, should make these people more happy. They're not that happy yet, because as I talked before, they don't have a lot of things right now. Food they should have. Apparently a lie. I will force half of you to work here if you're not going there. What is wrong with you? How can, out of this 150 people, not 35 work here? I know there's other job opportunities, but I feel like that's a very uneven spread thoughts, these. True, we wanted to buy trains. Did I ever do that? No, my ADHD just kicked in, so I didn't. Cool! 2 trains. How many wagons did we use? I just want to keep it the same. 2, okay. Gotta buy 4. Passenger wagon. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Go get him. Look at the train. I will make you Prussian. There you go. Is that a locomotive? Further ahead? Oh yeah, it is. You're also Prussian. Welcome. Yeah, they officially started the digging now here, by the way. That's why it takes like 3,000 work days for the tunneling. If you had a drill, that mechanism would speed it up a lot. Like a lot. They're good. Still not make it efficient, but good. What I have now is bad. But we look through the alternatives. Between bad and worse. I would say... I kind of want to keep the theme of this. It's a bit stupid, but funny stupid. Go like... this. This. That is 2... it's 2. Like a one-way around. We have asphalt pavers. We can just make it an actual one-way with paving. Not even a problem. That's so stupid. This is so stupid. Destroyed this. Demolition offices. Bum bum. They should be quite quick with that. Gonna make this a big, long loop. Why? Because it's funny. I do this for airports, and in airports it's actually useful to pick up people. Here, meh. Who cares? No drills in the West. I mean, even if they had train drills, how do I get them here? This is an actual question. Like, I have a harbor, but can I pick him up like that? I don't even have a ship. I want to buy a ship without a use for it. I'm not gonna buy like one big ship just to import a drill once. Hello. Never meant in a rude way, but like when people say, "Oh, yeah, that's why I normally build a bridge." Yeah, we checked that. We build a tunnel for a reason. We checked the alternative. The alternative is bad. I get where you're coming from. You don't mean it rude. You just mean it. Yeah, like in general sense, you're correct. I would also more likely build a bridge. Yep. I don't know. It always comes off like, actually? I'm like, yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm pissed about it too, but it is what it is. But it gives me an opportunity to show why I don't build tunnels normally. But if you don't like it here, you will have a bad time in not this, but the next episode of the Republic, because I have in the video series a very bad idea what to do. And it involves a train tunnel. A very long train tunnel. I like that. This like one way is kind of funny. You're going. To be fair, it's not gonna be anything here. We just gotta double check if that would be in a way of. Oh look, we can build this. We can just place it down now. That's fine. But not this episode, but next episode in the video I would like to get into coal mining and some other industries so to become more autark. So yeah, I mean this is also an autark episode because we go into recycling, which is also, you know, trash treatment is something you need, to be fair. But like not need, you know. While it does save a lot of money over time. But you can just burn it. Not all of it, but you know what I mean. There's other solutions. While steel and stuff and coal is something that is... You will need it for a lot of things, especially because coal is the only source of heating. A train what? I'm not sure what you mean before I should build for the trains. So, tunnel is digging. Distribution center. Oh, I was confused because it called a distribution office. So I thought maybe you mean that, but then I double checked right before and it's like distribution office. So yeah, okay, I know what you mean now. I mean, it is not set up like that. I mean, the only distribution office we have right now doing something is on 10% because we want to keep this dump empty. So, yeah. And aside from that, we're not doing a lot with trains. In the Republic, we do that. In the Video Republic, we work more with trains. It's okay, I confuse words too. I was just confused because you used the acronym of a word that then I thought you like double sure that it existed, so I doubted myself. Like, what is a DC? I hold yourself to a higher standard than myself. Because I know I don't know everything. That's why I'm yapping so much in the stream, so get answers. So. That looks a bit weird. Bigger curve? Question mark? Good. No, fits a bit better. So, my horrible idea for this. What are you doing? Are you trying to get for... No. I won't allow it. We're building this now. You can't stop me. Ah, misclicking. There you go. Or press F2 instead of 2. I'm like, why isn't this working? That is good. And yeah, we have the ability to pave. How much pavers do we have? So I think I want more. And I've spent so much money in the Video Republic that I'm used to a different level of construct. Like, when I opened the video series, I'm like, construction-wise, this is horrible. Like, we don't have enough offices, so I changed it immediately. And now it's the other way around. We have a lot of offices in the Video Republic, and I mean, we really optimized that because we had so much money. Or, of course, not we. There wasn't we, of course. Wink, wink. So that is really good now. Now I'm back to this Republic. I'm like, man, here I don't even have money. Here just so have hopes and dreams. to be fair, it is doing fine. It was supposed to be quote-unquote more rushed so we can get further forward and try out more things. But now we have to find a bottleneck of, yeah, we have done a lot of other things, but none of the big money makers yet. But if we scale up the city a bit more, actually build this industry that is going to be important, then we should have a good time. I would say as for... This is not the main highway, so this doesn't need to be that good. So like here, right? Doesn't need to be that big. Train's waiting too long, but it's not good. I'll look at you for a second. That's probably a trash train, so it's not that important. Yeah, that's fine. This will lead to the uranium industry. So why are you waiting too long? Oh, you are waiting too long. I mean, I don't care too much about you. Just a constructor. Already worked off 1,000 workdays. I mean, that's something. And we have enough workers. Like, this is for the construction offices. It's all the leftovers that we didn't need. That there's still so many here is a very good sign. A very, very good sign. It means we have a system where we have enough people working in recycling, but also have enough people after it left to actually build stuff. That is perfect. Plus, also we have 100 people in railway construction, which is fine. That's something we also need. So, housing here looks fine. It is crazy. I'm forcing 50% of the people here to work in the shopping center, and right now there's 14 people working. Something's wrong about that. I know this is not good to force people to work in a certain place, at least like that. But I find it crazy that of 150 people, only consistently around 15 find themselves to work here. That is stupid. Free time. And after that? Yeah, they worked in here. We just need more houses to fill up all of the workplaces, I know, but... Oh, by the way, the new trains, we need to set those up. So. Good. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Continue. Get you out. Very good. There's uranium in Korea in this map? Yes. Did the game have... I mean, skyscrapers, if it does have yes-ish. There's like higher buildings that go kinda high. I think the highest building there is from the... Where is it? The Dnipro flats from the Ukraine DLC are very, very tall. They can also have up to 600 workers and have a very, very high quality of living. So if you want to optimize, you're gonna build them. They're very good. I just don't like the look of them. And I don't even mean the style, but... they feel like modded assets. That's how I would describe them. Like, they don't have a lot of texture to them. They feel rushed. So I don't hate the style of them, I just think when they made them, they didn't wait until they were done before releasing them. Which would be a wild accusation, okay? I know. That is just my feeling. That's how they look like to me. On paper, they're very good. They don't, like... This one has a lot of details and stuff, right? Like, you really see the texture of this. This is great. But... they feel rushed. I know what the DLC was and the thought behind the DLC, so I understand why they did it quick, but... yeah. And I don't use mods. I try to keep mods out of the series so people have an easier time following. But now that I play the early start series, I allow myself to use DLCs because, you know, the early start is a DLC. Would be stupid to hold back now on, like, in-game stuff. But I don't, like, force myself to, like, only use stuff. Like, I use the Ukrainian hotel because it's very good and also looks very great. But it doesn't mean that I only use, like, DLC buildings. They're sometimes also bad. Like the Nature History Museum. Super big. Super impressive. Would love to build it. Has space for 45 visitors max. 45. This here. This house. 80. 80 visitors. 45. You know what I mean? The numbers are not numbering. But it's just me. Yeah, it's 45. It should be like 100 or 200, in my opinion. If that size. Nope, 45. Apparently only one person at a time can be in a room or something. I don't know what they did. Oh, by the way, the police station doesn't have fuel. Let's change that. Generally speaking, there's a labor problem in this city. I mean... What is the terrain here? Get some more people to this. Eating? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, good has everything. A few more people is what this city needs. I mean, we're gonna build an entire new district here very soon. 4 people. I'm just surprised that this is partially still overwhelmed. But planning this, like especially this district, taught me so much. And I don't know. I don't mind to fuck up a few things on stream if it allows me to be better in the video series. That makes sense. So I'm still putting love into this Republic because we've just played more. But yeah, I'm gonna be like more detailed and more locked in the video series. But to be fair, in the video series I can play 2 hours and then chill, or play 1 hour then chill, so I'm not too long committed per recording session. I do that, by the way, I have to do that. If I play too long in this game, I just get lazy and make mistakes, and I don't want that. Especially if I do big projects where I have to yap a lot. Actually, stop that. Use the other university. Use this one. Here. So. Very soon we will have a problem with education here. I'm surprised we don't yet. You're getting people? You don't need to. People moving out? Probably not. Are people dying? No, opposite. We're getting a lot of increase in workers. That's also important. Do we have enough heating? We do. I would say we put this to activate when it's over... under 4 degrees. There you go. Pyongyang coming soon. Yeah, we're kind of crouching up to it. It's over here. This here is gonna be important connection. As we talked about the Dnipro flats, I don't like them. They don't look very, like, they look good if you zoom out, but like they're just white with no texture. I mean, I don't know, we can build one and then I show you what I mean. How about that? Maybe it has been fixed in the meantime. I don't know. But it looks like when I place them, it feels like I'm playing on low graphics settings, even though I don't. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of weird because there's a lot of things in the Ukraine DLC that I like. Come out, my workers, and work. We have more than enough workers here, by the way. We have coal, we have bricks. Bricks are... It's not full, but it's also not emptying, which is kind of good equilibrium to have. Equilibrium, yes, yes. Very, very good. I am the Englishman. I love the language. I don't know. To be fair, I also feel like cheating. Yeah, very, very good. As I said, like 90% quality of flats is crazy, and 600 workers. You know, most of the time you have to sacrifice. Like with these houses here that I like a lot, which don't feel like cheating yet, but are very good. They have space for 220 workers and have 85 quality of living, which is quite high. 85 for like that much people. They also don't take up too much space. Like compared to this building, it even uses up less space. Even though compared, there's 220. This one has, is it that one? Yeah, that one. And this one has 120, so it has 100 less, and it's 5% worse in quality of flats, and it uses up more area. So like this one is better in every way. On the other side, it doesn't look good. I mean, it kind of does look good. It has this very Soviet city style, but if you try to build a more beautiful city, it looks a bit off. But funnily enough, I think it could fit here. See, it's already like a tall building. So I think here would actually work. It's a good movie, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anything stuck again? Nope, they're just building now. This one is halfway done in digging, and this one is getting to that point. I gotta say, even though I thought this would take much longer, this is actually quite fast. Sounds stupid, I know, but I do honestly think that. What I do like about this map is the railway system. That there's like, this entire thing is a circle, so you can always go the other way if one way is occupied, or you can turn around by driving through this entire thing. I also like that the passenger rail is a different railway system than the cargo rail down here. Is its entire own thing. I mean, if they need to repair, they go to the cargo rail, but then, you know, they're not actively running. On the other side, probably the repair trucks come over here, right? They would just stay in the end station. Anyways, like, there's a lot of things I like about this Republic. Even though its money-making potential is not utilized at all. This one refinery is doing a great job refining, but there's not enough people in this city. This city doesn't have enough workers to run in. How? Oh. Because you think you're occupied, but you're actually not. Oh. See? Not actually occupied. Just because this constructor is so long. Habsburg family, our railway. The honor. I can't speak. If I speak, I am in trouble. So kindergarten is set up. Now building a school. They're building the last house. Yeah, now that this district is being done built, I actually start to like it more and more. The copy-paste houses, yeah. I'm happy we took this area out as a park. Like, this makes it acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. It doesn't look super depressing because you actually have some green area in the city. This over here, which is more the industrial side, I guess, or the commercial. You say commercial, right? Need some trees. Right, so we go here. Big boop, 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 boop. There you go, trees. Boop. Boop. Very important to make the sound effects, otherwise it doesn't work. How many people do we now have per train? 75. As I said, if you get 100 a train, it is worth. But to be fair, we don't need that much workers here. You know, if you would do more of the coal, yes. But even the all the mines are full. They're coming here, they're clocking in for work, and here's your pickaxe. Sit on the floor. Shift is over, you can leave. Like, they don't have anything to do right now. We don't do anything with the coal. We can't even export it. I mean, not that it would be worth anything. If I would export 5,000 tons of coal, how much would I get? If I would export everything. Not a lot, right? Current prices. Coal. Coal is worth, to sell, 11 rubles. I'm lazy, I'm calculating that. 55k. I could have calculated in my head. I'm just, honestly, today I'm so tired. I don't know if it's the heat, but like I fall asleep like 2-3 a.m. and I woke up earlier today because I kind of try to fix my sleep rhythm. Plus recording the series at the moment does take away a lot of brain. Because I've never been so ambitious with an episode. Drink a monster. Yeah, I don't have any here. I'm not a GigaChat streamer like everyone else that just consumes energy drinks. I wish. I'm old. If I do that, I'll get gout. I get like medieval CK3 traits. So, ideas I have. Oh, something you probably want to hear about is, maybe some of you, merge update. It's looking good. It looks very finalized. Yeah, I hope it goes well. And then in the future I can do, potentially, not saying that this will be the merge, like desk mats for both channels. Right now it's gonna be the other channel. So the chaotic Florius channel, not the Florius channel. With an emphasis on like there. But if that goes well, I would love for next time to kind of make like a split thing for like both things. Both channels. And it looks like really good. I know everyone says it's about their own merch, but I was super scared. Because, you know, I'm not an artist. I was super scared about how this would work and how I get this done. But, yeah. I can show you something, by the way. Not saying that's part of the merch. But a new character I just got, not saying that's part of the merge, you know, is this little guy over here. So yeah, I should also make one with the Australian banner, then I can use it on both channels. But, you know, there's like super specific stuff that I most of the time not need, but I feel like I can, if the opportunity allows it, I can add to the family of characters I have. Stuck again. Such a disappointing train, I gotta say. Anyways. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes right now, that's why I'm kinda quiet. I feel like working on a big video for this channel while doing other stuff for the other channel and kinda having nearly daily back and forth about that merch stuff is kinda cool. But also scary. But don't make my money back. But like, there's gonna be two scenarios where I either will like not make my money back, or I miscalculated and people actually, like a lot of people want to buy merch, which I never thought of people wanting to buy merch of me, and I make a lot of money. I think there's gonna be nothing in between. There's not gonna be a moment where I make like slightly more than what I invested. I think it's gonna be one of the other, and I'm kind of scared on what it is. So, how much in the train? 77. That is fine. We will need more people though. And to be fair, we're not at the maximum. They're still increasing. Some of them are at 200, but a lot of them still have space for like 40 to 30 people. And we still don't have an education problem yet. I do think because they use the tram system to go to this school here. Which I'm surprised is not overwhelmed. But kindergarten they can only use locally. So this side here has no kindergarten, that's bad. You know what, all of you work in the offices here. These here, yeah, 5 of these buildings dedicate half of the workers to this station. That's good. But we need more people in the kindergarten. Like, look at that. Why is there only 3 people here? This house has like 167, don't say it, workers. And I feel like they're not really doing stuff. Working at the communist headquarters. Working at heating plant, so you're on the other side. Working at hospital. Could it be because they all have higher education, all going for higher education jobs? So you have like a problem where we have too much overqualified workers and that's screwing us over. Once again, an argument why we need an entirely new district over here. Because that would fix that. Like no one wants to work here because they're highly educated, so they don't want to do that. They'd rather work in the hospital. The hospital is like half-staffed, right? This one has not even a 15, like it's a 15 staff. There's one dude in the kindergarten. Cultural enjoyment. No. Firstly, I want you to be 40% loyal, right? And now we print propaganda. There we go. 55-45, there we go. That's what we're going for. Let's make those people watch Soviet TV. Comrades, welcome. First time in TV. We watch about how our glorious leader is making the world a better place. Today's topic: why you should work in kindergarten and not hospital. I have a bad Russian accent. What do you want? It starts decent and it gets worse. Let me We have like a park area here. There we go. I like the outlay. Doesn't have electricity. You have everything but. Which is a funny problem to have. We have more connections, right? We do. It's just on the other side of the map. We play another game of can I survive the underground map mode without losing my mind? It's truly awful. But you know what they say, if you can't see it, it doesn't count. So my thoughts here. Right? You can even leave more space here. I'm not even sure if that has water. It does. Then we have like a real block district here. They should be in range of this station too. This goes as far as 300 something something? And if those workers won't be able to run the city, I don't know what does. Maybe couch over here too? Just double check something. Yep, YouTube chat was frozen. The last thing I saw was the Enderman right pork, and I think that was multiple minutes ago. Great. Nice build. Yeah, you're probably gonna take that back now, right? Because I feel like that's more functional. But this really hits as like Soviet city, man. But to be fair, the people living here, they're gonna have the highest living quality. By far. It is so stupid. But I will not connect them, so we still have some time to think about everything. So we actually have like around 200 viewers. Now it goes down to 0. We just had 250 viewers, now 0. Everyone's like, oh, okay, no, don't. Now 150 again. And now 0. What is this? Why does it always jump up and then instantly goes down again? That is so stupid. But this really affects your loyalty enormous. Nearly 1%. What is it here? I mean, here too. You have so high loyalty, though. Sorry, I'm used to the Video Republic right now. So we can actually get that loyalty up. Yeah, for sure. Should you stuck again? Oh yeah, you're correct. But here only 444 days missing. So the first tunnel is nearly done. The problem is then we actually gotta figure out a concept how to get the train over there. And my answer might be a big bridge. So my answer might be bad. So let's look at the... We have the Dnipro flats now. I don't know. I don't know how well you see it, but I feel like... compared to the others, it looks so textureless. It's one color through. I don't know. Plus we need a road connection. We don't have that. The one thing our city doesn't have. How much are you? You're 93. You're 90... 96. Are you like the highest living here? Looks like it. Small houses. The small houses even have like bad quality. It's crazy. 94? I'm trying to find like the highest that exists. The quality of flats. Honestly, I think this one over here wins with 96. Like the highest ever. Kinda crazy to say, 96. It's huge. How much people can live in here? 145 versus 220. It would look a lot more beautiful if I built those. On the other side, I do kind of would like this forced Russian look somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, that's the old city. That's more like beautiful. And it's like, bum, we need housing. So you see like the different districts of the city. Plus this would guarantee me a lot of workers. So what are you struggling with? Kindergarten, culture, drinking. Drinking is a lie. Drinking isn't a lie. No one wants to work here. I say I hate my workers. Today's workers are so lazy. They just don't know. They just don't know what real work is anymore, I tell you. Look at that. In this building here, 100% of the inhabitants have a university degree. That's not even a qualification. They just all have a university degree. It's like they're born with it. My education system is too good. I have double as much university degrees on this map than basic education. I don't even control the entire map. You spam those flats. I mean, to be fair, they're pretty nice. They don't need a road access, right? It's enough to have pedestrian, right? Back in my days, workers, exactly. They knew what real work was. Got out of the bed, put up the sleeves. How? I don't know. Just lazy brats or something. I don't know. We don't have a city hall, right? And with that I mean the accounting office. We don't. I can build one. Let me know how much people live here. That would make sense. Kinda here, but there's like no space now. Would be funny. I want to steal workers from here. They're already overwhelmed. Yeah. I'll tell you why though. They're lazy. They don't know what real work is anymore. They all want to become doctors. And they're parasites to society. I said it. So real Soviet style, the accounting office doesn't have water and sewage access. I need to build it a bit to the side, otherwise it's gonna be hell. Do those connections for the other buildings. I'll let them finish this. Yep, okay, that's good. That's good. They don't need the road connection, then they are pretty straightforward to build. I guess they're just good for if they own cars. 300 viewers, now that I look at it, it will go down to 0, right? Over 1% is crazy in terms of influence. And controlling the media is huge for propaganda. I didn't know. We are like people of the Commonwealth, love the Brotherhood. Food again. I can force half of them to work here. They still don't. Is it because of kindergartens on this side too? Generally speaking, that could be a reason. So, they need more asphalt, they need more asphalt. We have a problem with that. Gravel. No, there's no problem. Just might need more construction industry. Not a real one though. Common poverty. And we have debt, but like we're also far away from being actually poor. I've just dedicated to industries which are like, since we have the oil refinery, don't really go into industries that make money. We just go into industries. I'm just buffooned how they just don't go to basic jobs. Over here we don't have the problem, it's just work here. To be fair, I kind of forced them. Is it the kindergarten? It like has to be the kindergarten. 41 workers can't work because of kindergarten. It is. What if I just say half of them work in a kindergarten? Or like, I don't know, 35%. Look how quick this fills up. Imagine it fixes like all the problems. Oh my, that is a bad problem to have. But now you only work in food. Until everything else is solved. Can't be that we only get like 16 people in here. Yeah, it fixes it kinda. We need to get this kindergarten on top. High priority. I think the schools are kinda empty. They complain about 11. With kindergarten. But there's more space now. So I feel like once they're out of their free time, we should have more workers available through the entire city. If I'm not happy with school not being that staffed. This I will force to work in these two buildings because both of them are needed. All those arrogant brats only have college education and not wanting to do any other jobs. I will remember that. Indoor pool is overfilled. It's also crazy. Train is waiting. You can get out. Wait, too far? Oh, look at the tunnels. We're now at the next building step. Look at that. We're now at laying bricks again. I think it's laying bricks, so basically stabilize inside of the tunnel. And then laying the railway. The kids are not the problem that they're born and stuff. The kids are the problem that no one wants to take care of them. Why is no one again here? That's it. Even less other stuff for you to do. You will work here and you will like it. Crazy how much they just don't want to work there. I mean, everyone is fine working here in the TV station. Hospital doesn't have a problem. I mean, now that I force 100% to work in a supermarket, that's not a problem. Oh, we don't have a job. I don't care. You work in a supermarket, and if there's no space, you are in line to work in a supermarket. Ungrateful citizens. So here we're only missing gravel and electro components for the lighting. Here that's not good. Let it turn around and then my favorite supermarket. The one in our republic, but the second it comes and does its job. And we do actually, yeah, this does increase happiness. Education strength. We don't have an education problem. We don't need to make propaganda for that, I guarantee you. Now there's enough people in the kindergarten. There's like these laws and I don't understand them. I do like this park, by the way. This park is actually quite cute. Kinda looks like a park. You know what I mean? I'm surprised. Looks like yeah, it's a park. You can go in, it's a green area, few paths, you can chill, there's trash. To be fair, there's always like trash containers somewhere in the park. At least in Vienna, like the trash containers are like always on the border of the park. There's like trash collection points. Come on, electrical components, please. But this only needs rolling now, look at that. And it's still busy with paving. That was built quick. Highway is high. Badumts. It is though. Here. I mean, what we want for this railway, like to, can't just, if I'm lazy. Obviously gonna go into here. There you go. That saved me some work. Right. Through the mountain. It would go through the mountain though. It will probably be something like Then into here, right? Okay, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. See how quick this can go. And here we're gonna make the crossing for the highway. I think the passenger rail, I'll see how we do this. I mean, we can make another tunnel if you really want to. But the thought is that this highway can continue going over here to the other side. And this one we can lead to Pyongyang. So we have this go like that, and the other one come down to the city. I think that makes sense, right? But this I will figure out next time. I have no brain today. Next time we'll spend a lot in setting up highway crossings again. Hope you look forward to that. Highway crossing and uranium industry. It's gonna be the two big projects. Yippee! A monument in Ares roundabout. We can talk about that next time. I do want this, and this is high priority. So at least one connection is done. Soonish. Actually, the building itself is also high priority. Or let me declock you. Wait, where are you stuck here? This one will turn around very soon too, because it has nothing loaded anymore and it's building. Which means to me it will need to go back in a second. Plot twist or spoiler, it can't by itself. So. Once again brings trash over here to be burned. This is mostly ash, so we don't need to take care of that yet. Honestly, notify me for overflowing, that is important here. That's like the end of the chain. See, this is stuck now. Good. I gotta say, I'm sorry I'm so tight today. I'm really not the highest energy. But I still enjoy the stream, so we can still get a lot of the things done we need to do anyways. Like this city center here was something we needed to get done. And I didn't expect over-education being a problem in this game, but it is. Apparently. I'm surprised. We don't need more people, that is fine. Our... yeah, it's exploding anyways. Very, very good. It'd be crazy how much more people are on the German map, because it's so much more pre-built. Like on this map we have like not even 18k people with 2 cities, and one of them is actually quite large. But on the German map it's like 30k with 1 city, which is crazy to me. We built 1 city, but like the entire rest of the world still... That's why the happiness here looks so much better than on the other map. Same with the loyalty, because way more of the population on this map is from our actual population, right? So we have the 4,500 people here, or 4,600 if you round up. And then I don't know how much that is. More. Way more. So probably half of the map is in our city. Which makes a huge difference. You stuck again. Roy screaming, door stuck. There's no other train, let's do that. If it creates traffic, that's on me. Okay. Even renovating the medical university already. That's how long it exists already. Building's already run down. Fun. So that is fine. That is fine. They're building on more houses here. That is done. That is good. Can't work because of kindergarten. Classic. Same here. This is in range of a kindergarten? Oh no, they probably just don't have kids yet. No, it's actually in range of a kindergarten. I do think after this kindergarten is done, we have enough. For a while at least. Poland is the craziest. I think I vetoed that. I vetoed that map. It was between like the people wanted Poland and Germany. But because there's gonna be a mixed consensus between pre-built stuff and not pre-built stuff, I wanted to kind of do pre-build, but build a lot myself. So we're kind of doing that. I'm scared about going into Berlin in a Germany map though, but at some point I will do that. So, you are bricklaying. Oh, they were still digging. They are only railway laying now. Yeah. That's burning, but someone's already on the way. That's good. Water is fine. Food is fine. Gotta check those things periodically. This is soon done. Starting to build the harbor now, which is kind of cool. And how much will it cost us to get the aggregates ship? That is not that expensive. That's actually fine. We'll need more than one though. It's like got like 3 of those minimum. They're kind of slow, right? So it will take them forever. I don't know. Then we might actually need a lot. I thought we'd get one big one, but maybe that's not gonna be a thing. Because they can load 120 tons. A big storage has. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. That's 5,000. 120 is nothing. That's a tickling. Yeah, this ship would be good, but... Oh my god. It'll tickle the supply we need. Again, there's no one working here again. There's like these weird phases where no one works. Same in the theater, same everywhere. Now they're complaining about kindergartens again. Just dedicate a second house to do the same. Maybe the houses have weird rhythms, so if you make it like desynchronous, it's easier. Oh, we just need another kindergarten. But the kindergarten should be enough, come on. Because this side has 2. And those are not at all overwhelmed. So I thought 2 over here would be fine, because these are not so overwhelmed. There's a lot of workers here too, you know? 125? I mean, this one has 200, which is more, but it's still... Didn't think it would be that bad. They're nearly done paving though. Are you stuck? Oh, but the tunnel is done. First tunnel is done. Let's go. The Great Republic's tunnel. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Speed a bit forward. It's not building that, okay. And you are? Kevin feels a bit behind. Building bricklaying. And now it's a railway. And the second tunnel is done too. Okay. Like, they took some time, don't get me wrong, but it's like not super long. Like, how long are we playing? Like 1.5 years today? We didn't do that much. Oh, like, we did do a lot, but like, not a lot of time has passed. You hear the amounts of, like, I say, how tired I am. Like, I'm missing words, so I say, like. I'm too tired to turn this into like a stream page or something for liking videos and shit, so you can escape that. So here is the normal education. You probably also need a school on this side, right? Two schools are enough. Like, these are far from overwhelmed. Yeah, it should be more than enough. No water and sewage though. Oh, okay. Just take care of water and sewage quick. Do we have another connection over here? Yes. Okay, then I just, you know. Fuck future Florius. He has to lift. I use up a connection he might need. He'll be mad anyways at me. So. But if I don't do that, he will use the same connections again and again, and it will overwhelm the network, so I'm forcing him not to be lazy. It's for its own good. It's his. There you go. Good. Very nice. Water works, switch not overwhelmed yet. Yeah, we would see it here. It's not. That's good. We're using the really thick pipes, so that's a huge upside. And anything here? Nope. In 2 years we get new technology. Technology! So to build this, I will make an X here, and it's gonna be useful for the while of the construction of this. The other bridge, the other tunnel is done. Cool. That is actually cool. So, what are you trying to build? Epidemic. Oh no, my tourism ministry. Nice tunnel, thank you. The smoke goes through the hill. Signs of a healthy tunnel. Does look kind of off. This one looks more realistic, gotta say. What is this one doing? What? Okay. That tram was just cheating. So what are you doing? Turning around. Bum. Bum. Come on. By the way, I rarely fast forward, so I'm doing it now. There you go. This one is done. That's crazy. That was crazy. If I look at them here, do they do this more often? No, it's the white trams that do that. Or beige, or whatever, you know. I don't care. The tram that only go to the recycling center, and not full turn. Like, supposed to, at least. We gotta do something about this coal. Next time I might even think about making a bridge here for cargo. Getting that out of the way. I mean, we can make a cargo bridge here. And maybe more here. Because here the pylons are in the way. I'll make a marker for myself. I could. Currently not allowed to get too close. And no, this is not the actual bridge. What is this? I do despise this game. Just make it work. It's not the height problem. Yeah, there you go. This is just that I know where I should build it. This is not the actual bridge. It's just a placeholder. Gonna do this again, like we did with this here. I believe. So that is fine. That is fine. Oh, new building. Problem with kindergarten. Oh my god. Oh. Decent loyalty. Higher education again. Oh my god. Not that happy. I mean, they just moved. They're not happy when they're moving. And I mean, they reach this station, which means they reach all of this. We can allow passengers here, by the way. Then this is also like a junction point. And these trains only let workers get in, right? Yep. So they can wait here for God. Because, you know, most of them will be here for praying. Which will not be a thing here. So fine. Oh, we have not done tourism here, no. We have experimented. This is what is Republic is kind of shit in making money. Cause I tried, like this is the test run for a lot of the video stuff. So coming is a recycling center, so we build a recycling center. And that will probably not be happening in the Video Republic is coal, because the coal mines are so far... no, the coal mines are actually doable. Not this video, but next video. A little bit of experimentation with harbors, but I kind of know how those work already. But I feel more comfortable failing stuff in the Video Republic now, because we have so much money. I mean, you have not seen how much money we have right now, but it is... crazy. It's like millions of millions. So fine, this is fine. I need this kindergarten. We'll unlock so many workers the second this is done. But we don't have an education problem, do we? No. Because I can use the tram to get to a School. I'll give this high priority so I actually build this now. Not actually building this now. I take it back. Good. That means for the future, we can say chain in. Actually, we should put it here. Oh, we can. That's cursed. I don't see what it... I can play signs here, but I don't see what they do. Oh, that is awful. I guess I can place it here. There you go. Yeah, it's a very complicated game. I try my best to explain it in the videos. And this stream, I'm just very tired. So we're not doing anything big. We just import steel if you have the cash. Shipbuilding. Oh, shipbuilding is not that... It takes so long to build a ship. So long. I've tried shipbuilding once and it just wasn't worth it. Maybe I did it wrong, but like the amount of people you need to build a ship was so huge. I'm like, I don't know. What I did for a while was I built planes and sold those. Like I bought, same with trucks, I bought Western licenses of plane and then just built those and sold them. That was funny. Because you don't really need an infrastructure for selling them, you can just send them off their way. Like you fly them out. You don't even need to tow them or anything, which would be stupid anyways. So this is all done. We're already preparing the harbor for the other industry. That is true. You can like, if you want to be more customizable, the game settings you can like say, oh, I don't want to deal with pollution yet, or I don't want to deal with crime and justice yet, or I don't feel too comfortable with like waste and demolition. Like that's the thing a lot of people are annoyed by. Oh, seasons, I don't know, fires, like, they're annoying. Global events, I mean, that's okay. Global events are just sometimes annoying. Happiness, you can make it easy and then go to harder. See? Like, just so to get a feel for it. You can do ship... Like, maybe I'll try it in the future. Maybe. In the stream, more likely than the video. Like, all the things that are not really profitable... and like maybe profitable in the long run by saving money we do in the stream, but yeah. I don't know, I'm just so tired. I will probably end the stream now because I'm actually incredibly tired today and I can't tell you why. I slept enough, but I spent the morning recording. Maybe that's why. It's also so hot again. Heat wave. This summer, for the first time ever in a long time, really makes me miss winter. Normally I like summer more, because you can do more outside activities, which comes weird saying from me, but I do like the outside. But this year has been incredible. There's the iron on the map far away, like there. It's doable away, but it's far away. I hope that helps. I do. It's a fun game, it's just honestly very complicated. Is a mass exodus? No. We're still increasing people. Any deaths? No. Everyone can reach the hospital. The hospital is not overwhelmed. That is good. Oh, by the way, the hospital has no fuel. So, this, add this and this to the fuel list. Anything else? That we need to actively refuel, and I haven't yet. Secret police. Okay, now we're full. We have all 49 tasks of this distribution office. So we need a second one for fuel in the future. Oof. Yeah. Can always go to the Danube. Yeah, no. If I need to get work done, I can't do that. Like streaming at the Danube and stuff and like recording at the Danube. I don't know. In the free time maybe. But free time is not the problem. Free time I can just, you know, try to survive next to my AC unit on the floor. It's fine. I just don't like that I can't get stuff done. That pisses me off. But yeah, I would say for today, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be super rude, we ended early. I mean, earlier stream and then we ended earlier because I have something to do later. Yeah, but I didn't want to skip this week's stream or like move it to tomorrow or make it super late when I'm already tired now. Imagine I streamed even later, it's gonna like impossible. Yeah, from my side, thank you for chilling around, even though it is hot again here. We did do that. This is also slowly being built. They're not all connected yet, so I'm not 100% sure if I want to build those big blocks. They're kind of cool, but at the same time, they destroy a little bit the vibe of the city. On the other side, they are super functional. They are really super functional. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. Like, this one over here kind of looks cool because it fits to the vibe of this house, but these are further out again. Like, this would be a true Soviet block. So maybe we build those, or I go to the others here, which are super high quality of living. Kinda also want to build those. So we're only right now building the infrastructure and all the other buildings we will need for this to run effectively. So yeah, until next time, thank you all for chilling around. Next time we're probably gonna go into the uranium industry over here. I'm hyped for that. Finish this railway joint. I mean that too, but this highway joint over here with the railway around it. For the passenger railway, we already prepared the cargo railway with the tunnel here from the other way around. For that we just probably, you know, want to bridge get over here or just run it through, because it's not going to be that much of a busy road. It's more of like a funny road to reach the port if needed. Anyways, for my side, I wish you all the best. Until next week, video gonna be out when it's done. I'm sorry, but yeah. Wish you all a good one. Until next time. And yes, no nukes. Of course. Bye.